Well, locally, investors and the Reserve Bank of Australia played the wait-and-see game today. Here to explain is SBS business reporter Ricardo Goncalves. And Ricardo, the market barely moved today.
That's right, and there's a couple of reasons for that, Kathy. Firstly, our share market fell almost 2% yesterday in anticipation. But take a look at this. This is the way our share market traded today. It went in and out of positive territory. But from around 2 p.m. Eastern, that's the US deadline time, it flatlined, then fell very slightly. Here's CommSec's Craig James with more.
Well, certainly the situation could go either way. It could get resolved fairly quickly, or it could extend for a period of time. I think for longer-term investors, the safest spot is on the sidelines.
Well, for now, though, it's not just investors on the sidelines. The Reserve Bank kept the official cash rate steady at 2.5%. as business and consumer confidence picked up slightly, along with a recovery in house prices. Some are suggesting this may be the end of the RBA cutting cycle.
It doesn't necessarily mean the next move's going to be up. It just means that at the moment there's certainly no reason for the Reserve Bank to be cutting rates. There could be a reason in coming months if there were some global risks which came through out of China or out of the United States, and we've got the ammunition to do it.
Well, no doubt the RBA will be looking closely at how things play out in the US, with the possibility of higher borrowing costs should the crisis be prolonged. So by the close, the All Ordinaries Index fell by around 11 points today, or 0.22%. The miners were mixed. Westpac was the only one of the big four banks to finish down. The retailers were also mixed as retail sales came in a touch better than expected. Japan's Nikkei rose despite the US crisis, investors buying up ahead of a speech by PM Shinzo Abe later tonight on sales tax. Shares on Wall Street ended lower, well ahead of the shutdown. The Aussie dollar found some support following those suggestions that interest rates may have bottomed. And on the commodity markets, gold is down, oil is up. Now, the final question to ask is, have investors around the region underestimated the severity of the US government shutdown and the possibility of a debt default on October 17? And we'll find out later tonight when Wall Street opens, because as they say, when the US sneezes, the rest of the world may catch a cold.